My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review for The Ward. And I know I can't say the title properly, I have a speech impediment, so if you're typing that in the comments, trust me, I know. But this is a movie I've wanted to watch for a very long time. I've just never gotten around to it. Sounds right up my alley, and if I'm being honest, the reason why I'm doing my John Hillcoat marathon is so I had an excuse to watch this movie. I heard great things, and after watching it, I hated it. I think this is a terrible movie. But let's address the positives first. This movie is very well shot. It looks every bit as dirty as it's meant to. I liked the musical score by Nick Cave and Warren Ellis. The performances are fine for what they have to work with. And you feel the way the movie wants you to feel. You feel hopeless, you feel depressed. It's not an uplifting movie. And I'm okay feeling depressed while watching a movie. One of my favorite movies is Manchester by the Sea, and it's very depressing, but it's also got a lot going on character-wise and dealing with themes of guilt and trying to move past terrible mistakes you've made. Last of Us Part 2 is my favorite story ever, and that movie's about regret and guilt and loss and how that can just tear us apart. And it's so effective because I care so deeply about the characters. So I have no problem when a movie makes me feel this way. My issue comes from when it's as handled as poorly as it is here. It's lazy writing. You've got this central premise of this world that has no more meat, has no more plants, and people have turned to cannibalism. There's people looking for old canned food to survive, and it's just a hopeless situation where it will never get better. And you feel that hopelessness, but there's nothing else going on in this movie. I kept waiting for the plot to kick in. And at an eventual point, I'm like, oh, this is it. It's just these two characters walking and suffering. Like, that's all this movie has got going for it. It doesn't evolve. It doesn't progress. It's just that one principal idea for almost 2 hours. And it just gets so redundant. You get the point early on, and it just bored me to tears. And on top of that, it just has zero depth to it. I did not care for these characters. And so much of the movie is reliant on that. But the only character trait was that there was suffering. And that's just not enough for me. And also, the kid annoyed me so many times. I don't think he was well written at all because the way he acted, it felt like a kid who was going through the apocalypse for the very first time. But he's grown up in this world. And he keeps reacting to things like it's new to him. And I didn't like that. And also, if it's as hopeless and as terrible as we see it in this movie, I don't buy for a second that they would have survived for as long as they did. So look, I don't have a lot more to say on this movie. It makes you feel hopeless, it makes you feel depressed, and that's all the movie's got going for it. There's nothing going on character-wise or story-wise. There's no bigger ideas it's trying to explore. It's a very one-note flat movie. So I'm going to go ahead and give The Ward a 2 out of 10. Okay, have you seen The Ward? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for some more videos soon, and Gavin out.